بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الفاتحة بنية النفي والانتفاع وتعليم وتعلم والاقتداء بالنبي المختار في السر والإشار وبنية تناصر وتعاون وتعادل على الدين وإقامة شريعة سيد المرسلين. أن الله يرزقنا كمال النشاط والهمة والجد والاجتهاد في طلب العلوم النافعة وعمل بها مع الإخلاص وطول العمر في طاعة الله ورسوله وحسن الخاتمة إلى الموت وإلى حضرة النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. الفاتحة. الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد صلاة. اللهم صل صلاة كاملة وسلم سلاما تاما على سيدنا محمد الذي تنحل به الأمجاد وتنفرج به الكرب وتقضى به الحوائج وتنال به الرغائب وحسن الخواتم واستسقى الغمام وجهك الكريم صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه في كل لمحة ونفس عدد معلوم لك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق ولما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم صلى الله عليه وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. اللهم افتح علينا بفتوح العارفين وفقهنا في الدين وعلمنا تأويل واهدنا إلى سواء السبيل. اللهم ارزقنا يا ربي فهم النبيين وحفظ المرسلين وإلهام الملائكة المقربين في عافية برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم أغننا بالعلم وزينا بالحلم وأكرمنا بالتقوى وجملنا بالعافية برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. Before we begin, any questions about fasting? Ada? Nazir, tak ada? Okay, inshallah, if we just, Alhamdulillah, we are on the last of our sessions where we remind ourselves on about the chapter of fasting. So last week we went through about the rulings of the traveler who fast. So we say about the traveler who fasts. Number one, for a traveler who fasts, he must fulfill the conditions of traveling. So for a person who fasts, for him to fulfill the conditions of traveling, remember we have three conditions. Number one, he travels for distance more than two marhala, or about 82 or 89 kilometers. If you want to take the safe option, take 89 kilometers. So you travel more than 89 kilometers. Number one. Number two, when he reaches his destination, the place that he stays, he must stay there not more than 3 days and 3 nights, including not more than 3 days and 3 nights, excluding the day of arrival and the day of departure. And the last one is that the travel must be for a reason that is allowed in the Sharia. So he cannot travel for something that is haram. For example, he cannot travel to Genting Highlands because his intention for travel is for him to play the casino, for example. Okay, so when we look into, and then we say that once he has fulfilled the what do you call this, once he has fulfilled all these conditions of travel of a traveler, then of a traveler that is allowed for him to qasar his prayers, then we look at the next condition, which is that he must leave the country, or he must be a traveler in the state of a traveler before the rise of dawn. Sebelum subuh, he by the time subuh masuk, he must already be in a state of a traveler. Once subuh je, tengok, he must look at him. Is he still in Singapore, or has he left Singapore? If he is in Singapore, he's still in Changi Airport. Although there is some international opinion, although this is some there is some international opinions, but when we spoke to our teachers, there's some opinions by certain scholars that say that Changi Airport, or once you enter airport, you're considered to have left the country because you have cleared the immigrations and you are in international boundaries. But at the same time, the jurisdiction, because our teachers, they reject this, because we look at the jurisdiction of the area. Because at the end of the day, if a person commit theft, or the person do anything wrong, it is still under the jurisdiction of the Singapore law. right, at Changi Airport. So these are one of the reasons why some of our teachers, they reject that if you are still in Changi Airport, it does not mean that you have left the country. So let's look. So let's say you're still at Changi Airport, you're still waiting for your flight, but or you're inside the flight, but already masuk subuh, haven't left, haven't take off, then you know that at that point of time I am not yet a traveler. So if I'm not yet a traveler, then it's still wajib for me to fast, right? And then something that we mentioned, which we did not mention earlier, was that he must already intend to take this he already intend to take this to take this rukhsah. That means when I was in the plane before subuh, that means, or let's say I leave at 4 a.m. in the morning, I'm already in the plane, we are about to take off. It means before 4 a.m. I already tell myself, okay, this day, because I'm traveling to London, I'm not going to fast today. So I'm in my 4 a.m. flight. I'm going to London. I choose not to fast today. So it cannot be I choose to fast today. So I'm going to fast today. Then after that I just batalkan the puasa. So this is not a then this is not considered to be allowed lah. This is not considered because you're already starting an ibadah. You complete the ibadah. And then, of course, another thing also we did not mention is on the issue of whether he make the nadar. That means he make a promise. He make a promise to Allah. He make a nadar. He make a condition, or he make a promise to Allah that I am going to fast. I make a nadar that I'm going to fast on this day, even though I'm traveling. So this he did not make. If he does not make the nadar, then he can break the nadar. If not, he have to pray kafaratul yamin. That means he has a kafara on him. That means because he break his promise, or his promise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in total, we have mentioned about a traveler being one of the people are who are not obligated to fast. So who else are these people who are not obligated to fast? Right? So based on the five, right? Based on the four group of people, or five group of people, that we say that they are the people who who fulfill the condition where fasting is obligatory on them. We can see that there are six group of people who are not obligated to fast. The first one is the person who is traveling, and this one we have the traveler. So this is something that we have mentioned before. The second one is a person who is sick, and that means his sickness does not allow him to fast. If the person is sick but he only has runny nose, for this person he can fast. Is he able to fast? You need to look at the person. If the person, you need to look whether through fasting, does it, number one, cause death? If it does not cause death, then you look at number two. Does it delay his recovery? Right? If I'm fasting, but I will delay my recovery because I cannot eat my medication, for example. Let's say a person has dengue fever, Allah yahfaz. Right? Then he has to go on drip. Right? He needs to go for IV infusion. But if he refuse IV infusion, he can prolong his chances of recovery. For these kind of people, it is not obligatory for them to fast. Bahkan, or even so, if it's going to be mudara, or it's going to harm their body, it is wajib for them not to fast and to qada on a different day. So number one, does the sickness cause death? Number two, does the sickness delay his chances of recovery? Again, number three is that does it cause one of your organs, or one of your body functions to lose its function? For example, a person who get cataract, for example. I was told after cataract operation it is very important that they keep themselves hydrated, because if they don't hydrate themselves, they will lose their sight. So they need to keep drinking water. So for people like this, it is wajib for them it is not obligatory for them to fast. So this is a kind of sickness that is not obligatory for them to fast. So for these kind of people, break their fast. And then inshallah on another day, on another day for them, just qada their fasting after Ramadan. So number one, I repeat, death. Number two, prolonging the recovery. Number 3 is whether he loses the function of any of his body parts. And number 4, next question is, does it worsen? Does it worsen his sickness? So for example, a person needs, he has asthma, he has an asthma attack, he needs to take an inhaler. Take the inhaler. Take the inhaler and qada on another day. Not a problem. Just take your inhaler, break your fast. If you don't take your inhaler, you get worse. Sesak nafas. One whole day. And then after that, Allah yahfaz, get admitted. And then after that, have to put on Ventolin. Or you have to put on the nebulizer. So it becomes even worse. So these kind of people break their fast. In fact, wajib for them to break their fast, because it can cause harm for them if they do not take their if they do not if they continue the state of fasting. So so this is the second group of people, right? This is the second group of people. So I repeat, 6 groups. There are 6 group that is not obligatory for them to fast. Who are the 6 group? Number 1 is the traveler. Number 2 is the person who is ill at that time, right? Number 3 is for a person who has reached an advanced age and he's unable to fast. He has reached an advanced age. Some people, if you remember, the five conditions that makes fasting obligatory, one of it is the ability to fast. Mampu untuk berpuasa. Orang ni mampu tak untuk puasa. Sometimes the person is healthy, but he's unable to fast because he is already old. His physique is no longer strong. So these kind of people, it's alright for them to not fast. Maybe they can ibadah, they are still strong, but they need to eat every half an hour, for example. Or not, after that gastric lah, this one, that one lah, because of their advanced age. It is okay. Just ask them to see the doctor. And doctor say this person can he fast. The doctor say the doctor Islam ni cakap, but lebih baik pak cik ni tak puasa. Then ahlan, for these kind of people, they are given the rosa not to fast. So how many was that? That's already 3. The next one, number 4, is for a person who is pregnant. If she is worried for her baby. If she's worried for her baby, this is number 4. But then this one we have to talk a bit later on. Today we are going to talk on qada and qada and fidyah. Okay, we're going to talk a bit on qada and fidyah. So number 3 ke number 4? Number 4 is a person who is pregnant. Number 5 is for a lady who is milking her child. Milking her child. For number 4 is for a person. Number 5 is for a person who is feeding her child through breast milk. So in these kind of cases, right, if she's worried for the child, then after that she can choose not to fast, right? And then number 6 is a person who is in extreme thirst or extreme hunger, right? And such that if he continues, he knows that he's going to endanger himself. So we used the example last week, I think, of being in NS, right? You being in NS, you're in training under the hot sun, really cannot train. Is really cannot take it already. So you need to break your fast. Ahlan, break your fast. Then you qada on a day where it is easier for you to fast. Right? So this is something that is very important. These are the 6 people who are given the rukhsah not to fast when it is obligatory for them for fasting. So for people like who are in haid and nifas, for example, they have experienced haid and nifas, these people, it is haram for them to fast from the beginning. Haram for them to fast from the beginning. Now, any questions here? Any questions? Question?
Go ahead.
Tak ada? You sure?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question or not?
Okay.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? Ali, this person, his name is Ali lah. I don't know. Inshallah, over here in our group, I don't know got anyone named Ali lah. Got Ali, he's Ali. He go training. Right? He went to training and then he sprained or he broke his leg. His Allah yafaz, dia punya tulang snap. So he went through operation. He woke up, day sedated lah. Macam sedated days ke apa. Now dah nak masuk subuh. Wajib or not he needs to fast?
No,
Not wajib. Why?
he's still sick.
He's still sick. Alamak.
In a state of right mind.
He's in a state of right mind, but he's just sedated. He's still aware. Okay, maybe yes, the right mind. Let's say he's already getting conscious. He's getting conscious already. Yes, he spent the whole night in recovery. He's waking up now. They say okay, time for sahur. Time for his suhoor. Wajib. You sure? Are you sure that he's alright for him not to fast?
Not wajib lah.
Okay, the answer is it depends. The answer is it depends.
Okay.
If it is a person, for example, let's say this Ali, if let's say he wakes up and he's in need of, let's say, painkiller, dia nak kena ambil morphine ke, he need to take something to really control the pain. Kalau tak, his pain it becomes unbearable, right? If he is in need of this pain medication, or he needs a medication that to control the swelling, for example, then for these kind of people, then it is okay for him not to fast. But let's say it is nothing for him, nothing. He doesn't have to take anything. He just need to rest only. Does it, number one, cause him to die? Does it cause him to die? Yes or no? He tengah rest only. He just need to rest only. And doctor come say rest in bed 14 days. Kasih MC sign. Does it will it cause him to die? No. Will it cause him to prolong his recovery if he fast? No. Will it cause him to lose a function of any of his body parts? No. Will it cause him to, what is the last one? Will it cause him to worsen his ailment? No. So will it be wajib for him to fast?
Yeah.
Yes. Then so yes.
If the doctor asks to rest.
Yeah.
He did. But then in the statement,
Yeah.
the meaning inside is to eat the 3 meals per day. Then how?
You go ask the doctor no, or you assume je?
Assume.
Assume je. Assume tak boleh. This one assume tak boleh. This one must ask doctor lah. So I think I need to eat I think I need to this apa, I need to eat apa? What is it? Supper deck Supper deck I need to eat the burger Must eat burger. Cannot. Today must eat burger. Lesh, ask the doctor. The rest, can I still fast? You should ask the doctor. But usually if you use your own thinking, actually I don't have to. I just need to rest at home. Then maybe once in a while, if they say it's too painful, take painkiller. But most of the time, I can control the pain. Only maybe if it's really too painful, then I have to take the pain. Then you take your painkiller. But if not, you rest at home. If not, you are just lying, kaki kat atas je dengan dia punya kas. Kan? Tengok TV, buka TV, scroll through TV. Ish. So in these kind of cases, it is wajib for him to fast. Can? Can
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, so good Must remember 4. What are the 4 things? The first one?
Does it cause to die?
Does it cause to die? Number 2?
Will it worsen his health?
Was it worsen his health? Worsen the condition? Number 3?
3, order.
It's okay. It doesn't have to be in order.
I forgot the last 2.
Prolong
his recovery.
Prolong his recovery. And number 4? Will it cause him to lose
Consciousness.
Lose consciousness pula. Lose any of his
Body
parts or body functions. Can? Okay, so these are the 4 Boleh remember Can Maybe one day I'll just come Ustaz Nazir ni come pergi tanya pergi Fatih ni what are the 4 things untuk orang sakit Can So must remember that Okay. So these are the 6 groups of people. That means they can fast, sah for them to fast, but it is not obligatory for them to fast. Right? So all the haid, nifas, all these are the group of people, definitely we already say are out of the question already, because it's haram for them to fast. Now we are going to talk about Alhamdulillah. Now we are going to talk on qada and fidya. Now we are going to talk on qada and fidya. So the first question is, when do I need to qada? The easy answer is, I need to qada if I never fast for any days in Ramadan. That is simple. Doesn't matter whether I'm excused, I am allowed to qada. I am allowed to, as long as I miss any of the days, I'm allowed to qada. Sini ada whiteboard tak?
Tak ada lah.
Tak ada. Tak ada. Okay, tak ada tak apa.
I have my whiteboard.
You got iPad?
Yeah.
Okay, boleh ni. Can connect to the Zoom tak?
Alamak.
Okay, never
Tak
mind.
boleh lah. Not iPad.
Oh, it's not an iPad eh?
Yeah. Boleh.
Okay, can. Yang pass me.
Hmm,
Dia tak boleh connect to Zoom eh?
tak boleh.
As in, you cannot log onto Zoom here.
Oh, boleh?
Then I share screen from here.
Tak ada
Boleh?
lah.
Oh, belum download eh?
Boleh.
Okay. Boleh nampak. Nampak. Okay, so by default, ini eh, tak jalan. By default, okay, it's not very clear.
Boleh share screen pakai apa? Like normal.
Share screen ni.
Oh, I think it's good.
Okay, use whiteboard lah.
Oh, okay.
Tenang eh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, by default, nanti kalau dah 8:15 can let me know.
Okay.
By default,
4 minutes.
4 minutes eh. La hawla wala quwwata illa billah. Okay, by default, I missed a day of fasting means qada. Doesn't matter. Okay. So it doesn't matter what is the reason you miss. Whether it was wajib for you to fast, or it was not wajib for you to fast, or it was haram for you to fast, as long as I miss a day, I have to qada. So this is the default status. But there is one exception. There's only one exception. What is this one exception? Exception is if I apa ni, broke my fast, or if I broke my fast, okay, if the fast was invalid due to loss of intellect. Intellect 2L. Okay, loss of intellect. So that means terjadi gila. So the by default for everyone is that if I miss a day of fasting, I have to qada my fast. Except if my fast was invalid due to the loss of intellect. Right? But okay, so if let's say remember when we talk about losing of intellect means gila tau. Means you totally lose your faculties altogether. Your mind has lost its control over the body. This is different from loss of consciousness. Loss of consciousness, you were still okay, then you lose consciousness, or you were aware, and then you are not aware, and then you are aware again. But in this case, you're aware, and then you are not aware, but your body is still moving. That you are still, you still have guwah, you still have strength, you're still able to do things. There are still movements that you do. There's still things that you're affecting you. You are still fighting people ke, kadang-kadang gila boleh fight people or something like that. These kind of people, then this is considered to be due to the loss of intellect. I will add in due to valid causes. What I mean invalid causes. For example, a person, Allah yahfaz, he take drug, hisap dadah. Now he take drug and suddenly he become high, he lose his intellect. Dah jadi gila pasal ambil drug, tengah high, tengah ni, can see stars ke apa, entahlah apa. He see these kind of things, he lost his intellect. He's not conscious of whatever that's going around him, not conscious of anything that's happening. These kind of things, because it is through invalid ways, ways that are not allowed in Sharia, then these kind of cases, he is wajib for him to qada, even though he missed the fasting due to the loss of intellect. Okay, understand? Another thing, orang ketuk-ketuk kepala. Allah yafaz, there's some people, I don't know, ketuk his kepala for some reason. Sampai jadi gila. This kind of fever also damage the brain. This kind of person also wajib for him to qada his fast. Can? Now we look at the topic of fidya. Fidya. Fidya is one mud. One mud per day. Per day, not fast. One mud per day that you do not fast. So this fidya by default again, right? So this one is qada. By default means a day of fasting means qada. Fidya, that means one mud means you did not fast a day. So number one, fidya has a few scenarios. Number one, the scenario is the scenario is did not qada till the next Ramadan. So the number one is did not qada till next Ramadan. Whatever the reason is, did not qada till the next Ramadan. Number one, fidya replaces qada. Number two, fidya does not replace qada. Okay, I will explain. So fidya, that means you pay one mud per day of that you did not fast. So the first scenario is you did not qada till the next Ramadan. So for this kind of people, there are two cases. There are two cases where the fidya replaces qada. Where the fidya replaces the qada. Right? The first case, there are three cases. The first case is that there was no chance for him to qada. For him till the next Ramadan to qada. What is an example of this? Let's say he is a person who was sick. Sakit, Allah yahfaz, kena cancer ke apa, and he's in need of treatment all the time. And he's being in this cancer still has a chance of survival, but no chance to fast until the next Ramadan. Tiba-tiba the next Ramadan sembuh. Next Ramadan only he's fine. So the whole that one from one Ramadan to maybe 30 Sha'ban or just before the first Ramadan, there was no chance for him to qada at all. Right? From first Shawwal to 30 Sha'ban or 1 to 30 Sha'ban, no chance of him to qada. One Shawwal, of course, cannot qada lah. Second Shawwal all the way to 30 Sha'ban. No chance for him to Ramadan. No chance for him to qada. In this case, if there was no chance for him till the next Ramadan to qada, his fidya replaces his qada. Can you understand this? Boleh faham tak? Answer, boleh faham eh? The second group of people is there is no chance of recovery. This is the second group of people where if they did not qada till the next Ramadan, is because there is already no chance for them to recover. For example, a person give a cancer case again, aggressive stage of cancer. Dah memang dah tahu ni person dah tengah tunggu ajal saja. And he know that he cannot qada no matter how much he tries to fast. He has no chance of recovery. This kind of puasa is known as this kind of sickness is known as sickness that is zamin. Zamin, that means it is already zamin, means it is already, you got no chance already to recover. Right? These kind of cases, no chance for recovery. This is the second group of people. The third group of people where the fidya replaces qada is is old age. Is old age. Orang yang dah sangat tua. Sangat tua sampai tak boleh puasa. This kind of extreme age, these are the people who their fidya replaces qada. So it's like next Ramadan comes, or even before, some places even before you can already start to qada. If for Zamin and for old age, even before you can already pay their fidya. So that means I did not fast 30 days from Shawwal already. I can already come out with my fidya. I can already come out. I know that I tak boleh puasa ni. Satu bulan Ramadan tak boleh puasa. The next come Shawwal, just keluarkan your fidya. Not a problem. Can? Fidya. So this is number one. Fidya replaces qada. The second is fidya does not replace qada. When the fidya does not replace qada, this is four. Number one, meet. So we say that did not qada till the next Ramadan, right? And that there was chance for him to qada, but did not qada. For example, person did not fast for 3 days. Come Shawwal, second Shawwal, he's okay, but he did not fast lah. Did not qada. Third Shawwal, he was okay, but he did not fast. Fourth Shawwal onwards. Fourth Shawwal onwards, dia Allah yafaz, dia kena langgar, accident. Allah yafaz. 8:20. Dah azan eh? Belum. 8:21. Azan pukul berapa? 8:27. Okay. So this one, he is in a state of, that means he got hit, lost consciousness all the way until the next Ramadan. Was there a chance for him to qada? There was a chance for him to qada. How many days? 2 days. So in this case, 2 days, his fidya did not replace his qada. Means he have to pay fidya. He pays fidya for these 2 days. And if he wakes up, it is still wajib for him to qada for these 2 days. But does it multiply? It does not multiply. It does not multiply. And the next Ramadan outcome does not. But if he pass away, then that fidya is already replaces the qada. But in this case, there are 2 days that he was able to qada. That 2 days he still needs to qada. On the third, there's one where on the fourth day of Shawwal, dia kena all the way until the end. In this case, was there a chance for him to qada? No chance for him to qada. In this case, so I paid 3 days of fidya, but 2 days he still needs to qada. Can understand the example? Is it clear? Boleh?
What is fidya?
Fidya is you give out 750 grams of rice, satu mud. You gonna kasih orang fakir miskin. Boleh? Understand? So this is fidya. And so there was chance for him to qada, but did not qada. Simple as that. Now, another thing is that, so number one is did not qada till the next Ramadan. There's a fidya replaces the qada, and there is such thing as fidya does not replace the qada. Number two is that he delays qada from the Ramadan even before. The Ramadan from the Ramadan prior. That means, example, right? That means 2010. Okay, 2010 dah jauh sangat. Orang dah tua sekarang. 2020 kan. Kita dah tak tua sangat kan. Fresh a bit. 2020, he missed 3 days. Tak puasa 3 days. Reach 2021 Ramadan. He still have the 3 days. Right? How many at this stage? At this stage, he needs to qada 3 days plus 3 fidya, right? Correct? Because I meet the 2021 Ramadan, I did not qada. So I have to pay my fidya. Now he meet 2022 Ramadan. This one, like that. Okay, 2022 Ramadan, he still never qada. 22 Ramadan, still never qada. What happens? I have 3 days plus the 3 fidya, correct? And now because I still have that 3 days, I plus another 3 fidya. So total how many fidya? 6 fidya I need to do. So you ignore the left already. 2021 dah over. So 2022 I need to pay 3 days and 6 fidya.
So like times 2 lah.
Bukan times 2. Yeah, yes, correct, times 2. And then you reach 2023 Ramadan, today Ramadan.
Times 3 lah.
Dia pasal dah dengar, dia dengar that alamak nak kena qada. Before this he qada. He over here he qada 1 day. Qada 1 day. Okay, qada 1 I just put qada 1 Okay, time. Susah. Okay, qada 1. Okay, he only qada 1. So what happens? He has 2 days, but he has 3 fidya. There's 6 fidya, right? Plus 3. Because of the 2 days, he has 2 fidya. So how many he needs to take? 8 fidya. Tak understand? Boleh faham? Because the first from 2020 2021, dia tak qada 3 days. So I have to pay 3 fidya. 2021 to 2022, I tak qada 3 days. So I have 3 fidya. But don't forget, I still had that fidya from I still haven't paid. So I have 6 fidya. 2022 to 2023, I have 2 days, but I still haven't paid my fidya. So I have 6 fidya plus 2 fidya. Total I have 8 fidya. Can understand? Boleh faham?
Okay.
So this is how the calculation works. So for those, I implore those who dulu tak puasa, belum qada, dulu masa time sekolah, dah balik, sec 1, sec 2, sec 1, sec 2, sec 2 lah, sec 2, sec 3, dah balik, dah time for him to qada, ada puasa dia tak qada, and you still haven't qada, please go and qada the puasa, and try to remember when you qada, how much you miss, because you owe fidya, you ada hutang fidya. Come, let us know. Tell us, find Ustaz Nazir ke, find myself ke, we can help you calculate. InsyaAllah, at a young age, if you can qada now, you can pay your fidya, it is okay. But there are people who sampai, my teacher, Sheikh Mahmud Al-Khatib, sampai he calculate about 4,000 ke, berapa, I think hit 1,000 fidya tau. Kena 1,000 fidya tau. Few thousand, kena 1,000 fidya for a person. Lama that person did not fast. Banyak dia punya qada, banyak dia punya fidya nak kena keluarkan until dia punya fidya. So in this kind of case kan, before you reach to that stage, go and qada your fast. Yang semua yang dulu yang tok punya buka periuk punya, main PE pergi minum air sneak behind pergi minum air cola ke apa, minum air water cooler ke apa, go and qada your fast. Quickly go and qada your fast. Whatever the fidya, come to us. We can help you calculate can help you fidya. And I'll just leave the third one. And unfortunately, we have to end for the day. Is that he breaks the fast. Break the fast because of someone other than himself or herself. Example, a pregnant woman who breaks the fast because of fear for the child. Fear for the child. So what does it mean? That means I break the fast because I'm worried for my child. Not worried for myself. I'm only worried for my child. My child will be affected lah, this one, that one. Like we said, it is okay for you to break your fast. But not only do you have qada, but you have qada plus fidya. Qada plus fidya. So another example, I see Fatih kena pukul, kena hentam. Dan saya alamak, kalau aku puasa ni aku tak boleh. So I go and take Gatorade ke, minum Gatorade ke, minum Red Bull. Terus I got the strength, I pergi pukul. That kind of case also, it is also for me to break my fast. I can break my fast. I can help Fatih. I can help Fatih, but in this case I have to qada and I have to give my fidya. So in total, these are the 3 scenarios where a person fidya. Can? And then one mood, just put there, one mood is about approximately is approximately 750 grams of rice to give per person. Can? Any questions more?
Yes.
Yes.
If I forgot how many I hutang.
If you go come to us, we will help you calculate. Then we help you calculate until you reach surety. Yeah, means you calculate, okay, maybe 3 days tak cukup, 4 days tak cukup. But suddenly you say 15 days. 15 days lah, telah banyak lah, banyak. So you know that it's about 15 days. 14 days. 14 days, banyak sangat. 13 days. 13 days, maybe not lah. So between 13 and 14 you take 14 until you reach the surety. Can? Wallahu a'lam. Wallahu a'lam bisawab. I will save this also. Maybe I will send you all also. Wallahu a'lam bisawab. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم إنا نسألك اللهم اهدنا بهداك واجعلنا ممن يسارع في رضاك ولا تولنا وليا سواك ولا تجعلنا ممن خالف أمرك وعصاك وحسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم الله خير أستاذ. شكرا أستاذ نذير. Yeah.